Welcome back to AI Takeover. You know the show where we delve into all the cool AI stuff that's changing the world. Well, today we're focusing on how AI is totally changing the way we write. We're doing a deep dive into NinjaChat.ai and why it's the ultimate writing companion. So especially if you've ever thought about, writing a book or a screenplay or even just a really amazing blog post.
Yeah. What I find so fascinating about NinjaChat is it's way more than just an AI that spits out words for you. It actually gives you all these tools to help you through every single step of the writing process. From finding that first spark of an idea all the way to polishing your final draft, it's got you covered.
That's really cool. So we got a bunch of articles and research here today, like NinjaChat versus the rest, unlocking creativity and 5 AI-powered techniques. Our mission today is to figure out what makes NinjaChat so special, why is everyone in the writing world buzzing about it?
Well, one of the things that really sets NinjaChat apart is that it's not just using one AI model. It's combining a bunch of the most powerful ones like GPT-4, Claude, and Stable Diffusion.
Wow.
So it's an amazing deal because you're essentially getting access to multiple top-tier AI services all for the price of one.
That's awesome. It's like having a whole team of AI superstars working with you, right? But it's not just about the tech itself, is it? It's about how these tools can help writers, actually be more creative and productive.
You got it. Imagine having a research assistant who can instantly find anything you need, a brainstorming buddy to bounce ideas off of, and an editor to polish your work all in one platform.
Yeah. So let's say I'm sitting here staring at a blank page.
Yeah.
Totally stuck. Zero ideas. Classic writer's block. How can NinjaChat help me get unstuck?
Well, 5 AI-powered techniques talks about how NinjaChat uses AI-generated prompts to, jumpstart your creativity. You can even tell it what genre and setting you want. Let's say you're writing a sci-fi story. In the year 2150, NinjaChat could give you prompts in the neon-lit megacity of Neo-Tokyo 2150, a rogue AI has taken control of the city's weather system. Or, a genetically modified cat with the ability to speak telepathically becomes the unlikely hero of the resistance.
Oh, those are pretty cool. I can already see a story forming in my mind.
I know, right? And that's just the beginning. If you're the kind of writer who loves plot twists, but maybe you struggle to think of them sometimes, NinjaChat has this cool tool called the Interactive Story Plotter. It analyzes your plot and then suggests unexpected twists to add in.
Oh, wow. Okay, give me an example.
Okay, imagine your detective finds a futuristic laser scalpel at a murder scene. The interactive story plotter might suggest that the scalpel actually doesn't exist in this timeline. Maybe it's evidence of a time traveler or a visitor from another dimension. Suddenly, your story has this whole new mind-bending layer.
Whoa. So we've gone from zero ideas to a sci-fi thriller in 5 minutes. This is amazing. But what about the characters? I mean,
Yeah.
A good story needs more than just a crazy plot, right?
Absolutely. Characters are the heart of any story, and NinjaChat has got you covered there too. They have a tool called the Character Arc Designer that helps you map out a character's whole journey throughout the story.
So, okay, let's say I have this character. They start out as a cynical journalist, and then they stumble upon a huge government conspiracy.
Yeah.
How would this Character Arc Designer thing help me develop their story?
Well, you could use it to really explore how that discovery would change them. Would they become more idealistic, more determined to expose the truth? What kind of obstacles would they face? Would they compromise their own values to get the story out? The Character Arc Designer guides you through all those big moments and helps you create a believable transformation.
Oh, cool. So it's like having a character coach right there in your pocket. But wait, there's more. I read that you can actually interview your characters using NinjaChat.
Yeah. It's an amazing way to, really get to know your characters on a deeper level. Imagine sitting down with your cynical journalist character and asking them, what would you be willing to sacrifice to expose the truth? Or what event in your past made you so distrustful of authority?
Wow. Talk about getting inside your character's head. I love that. So NinjaChat can help me brainstorm, plot, and even develop really complex characters. What else can this thing do?
Well, get this. It even has a few surprising tricks for writing really realistic dialogue. And believe it or not, it all starts with the Professional Email Drafter tool.
Wait, what? Hold on, you're going to have to explain that one. What does writing emails have to do with good dialogue?
I know it sounds strange, but it's all about getting creative with those prompts. How to use AI for character development explains that you can actually tweak the prompts in the professional email drafter to generate dialogue in different voices. So like you could imagine a really gruff old sailor sending an email warning a young crewmate about an approaching storm. And suddenly, boom, you've got this super authentic sounding dialogue.
Oh, okay. I get it. It's like thinking outside the inbox, right?
Yeah.
So the email format can actually help you think about the way characters talk to each other, even if they're not actually emailing. That's really clever.
Exactly. And if you need help bringing your settings to life, NinjaChat can enhance those basic descriptions with vivid sensory details. Like, let's say you have a scene in a bustling medieval marketplace. NinjaChat can help you flesh it out with details like the smell of fresh bread, the sounds of blacksmiths hammering metal, or even the feel of the cobblestones beneath your feet. It's like you're painting a picture with words.
This is incredible. It really seems like NinjaChat has thought of everything a writer could possibly need. But we've only just scratched the surface here. There's still so much more to explore. Like how NinjaChat can be a game changer for all kinds of writers, not just novelists.
You're absolutely right. We have so much more ground to cover. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll dive into how NinjaChat can help bloggers, students, and even marketers unlock their writing potential. Welcome back to AI Takeover. We're still deep diving into this whole NinjaChat.ai thing, and I think this part might be especially interesting for like bloggers and students out there.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like those groups could really benefit from tools like this.
For sure. There's this article, How to Write Better Essays Using AI Tools, and it talks about how students can use AI for research, outlining, even editing without crossing that line into just letting the AI write the whole thing for them.
Right, right. It's all about using it as a tool to improve your writing, not to do it for you. Like the essay still has to sound like the student and reflect their understanding of the topic.
Exactly. And it's not even just about avoiding plagiarism. It's about using AI to actually develop critical thinking skills and get better at research. Imagine a student using NinjaChat to, say, summarize a bunch of complex research papers or come up with different arguments for their thesis.
So instead of being totally overwhelmed by all that research, they can really dig into it and get more out of it.
Yeah, exactly. And for bloggers, NinjaChat can be a total game changer for creating content that's both engaging and well-structured.
Oh, yeah. I can see how all these tools we've talked about already could help with that. Like bloggers are always trying to come up with new content ideas, so that prompt generator would be super useful.
Oh, for sure. And think about that character arc designer tool. Bloggers could use that too to map out the journey they want the readers to take with each post.
Oh, that's interesting. Instead of a character's arc, they're thinking about the reader's experience and how to take them from point A to point B in a way that's informative and engaging.
Yes. Exactly. And even the professional email drafter, as weird as it sounds, could help bloggers find a more conversational, engaging tone.
Yeah.
Even when they're talking about complicated topics.
It's amazing how versatile these tools are when you start to think outside the box. You mentioned marketers too earlier. What makes NinjaChat good for marketing?
Well, 10 best AI writing tools of 2024 mentioned how NinjaChat goes way beyond just basic content generation when it comes to marketing. It's got all these advanced features like SEO optimization, audience persona creation, even performance analytics.
Oh, wow. So marketers can use it to create really targeted campaigns that really speak to their specific audience. And they can track the results too to see what's working and what's not.
Exactly. It takes all the guesswork out of it. And don't forget that adaptive learning algorithm we talked about. That means NinjaChat actually learns your brand voice and target audience over time, which makes it even more powerful.
Yeah, that adaptive learning thing is pretty impressive. It's like having an AI partner that actually grows with you.
It really is. Speaking of growth, NinjaChat is always adding new features and AI models. They're definitely not just sitting back, they're pushing the boundaries of AI writing all the time.
I've heard they're even working on writing models that are specific to certain industries, like imagine one for legal documents or medical reports.
Right, that would be huge. And it goes back to what we were talking about before with AI becoming more specialized. We're moving beyond that one-size-fits-all approach.
It's exciting to think about what's possible. But, it's also important to remember that AI is still a new thing.
Yeah.
And there are some ethical questions we have to keep in mind.
For sure. Like we said before, AI should be a tool to help human creativity, not to replace it. It's up to us to use it responsibly and ethically.
Right. We don't want to become so reliant on AI that we lose our own unique voices, our own perspectives.
Absolutely. It's all about that balance between human creativity and AI assistance. And I think NinjaChat actually does a really good job of promoting that balance. They're not trying to automate writing altogether. They're trying to give writers better tools to tell their stories.
Yeah, totally. It's been super fascinating to explore this whole world of NinjaChat and all the ways it can help writers. But I feel like we've only just scratched the surface of what it can do.
We definitely have. But no worries, there's still more to uncover. Come back for the final part of our deep dive, where we'll talk about the future of AI-assisted writing and answer that big question. Will robots eventually replace human writers altogether?
And we're back for the final part of our AI Takeover deep dive. We've been exploring NinjaChat.ai all episode, and now it's time to look ahead. Think about the future of AI in writing.
Yeah, it's been quite the journey, hasn't it? From, busting through writer's block to creating characters that really pop. We've seen how NinjaChat can help all kinds of writers.
Totally. But, as AI keeps getting better, it's hard not to wonder if robots will just, take over writing altogether. I get asked that question a lot, actually.
I bet. It's a big one for sure. And, AI is really good at making text that's grammatically correct and even sounds pretty good. But I don't think it can capture that human element of storytelling.
Yeah. It's like AI can build the structure of a story, but it takes a human to bring the heart, the emotion, the depth, right?
Exactly. It's like AI is the architect. They make the blueprints for a house, but it's the human craftsman who takes those blueprints and actually builds the house, adding all the little details that make it a home.
That's such a good way to put it. So instead of being scared of AI, we should see it as this powerful tool that helps us be even more creative.
I'm totally with you on that. AI can take care of the boring stuff, like research and outlining. Then we, as writers, can focus on what really matters, connecting with readers on an emotional level.
And NinjaChat, really shows how AI can make us better writers, not replace us. It's not about handing the keys over to robots. It's about giving writers better tools to tell their stories in cool new ways.
It's exciting to think about what's next, right? As AI evolves, we'll probably see tools and features that we can't even imagine right
Wow,
now.
for sure. I can't wait to see what the future holds. Who knows? Maybe someday we'll have AI co-writers working side by side with humans, creating stories that blow our minds.
Right. But even with all that, I truly believe that the best stories, the ones that really grab us, will always come from the human heart. Stories that reflect our lives, our emotions, our shared humanity.
I think you're absolutely right. So to all the writers listening out there, embrace the power of AI, but never forget that your unique voice, your perspective, is what makes your stories truly special.
And in the end, even in this age of AI, the best stories, the ones that stay with us, are told by humans.
Well, that's a wrap for our deep dive into NinjaChat.ai. We hope you enjoyed exploring this awesome platform with us.
And we hope you feel inspired to give AI-assisted writing a try. You never know, it might just unlock your full creative potential.
Until next time, keep writing, keep experimenting, and keep those creative sparks flying.